been 2 weeks since the Pahalgam terror attacks, and the terrorists responsible for what happened, the killing of 26 innocents in that hill station, are still at large. Where they are is not clear, but the terror hunt continues in different parts of Jammu and Kashmir, including the forest surrounding Pahalgam itself. The spotlight is not just on the terrorists themselves, but also on what are called overground workers, the so-called local support that the terrorists must have, not only to have infiltrated, but to have also recceed the terror site and then to be able to sustain for 2 weeks despite a huge number of security agencies all tailing them. We wanted to hear it from someone who's actually been accused of being an overground worker. We're going to protect his identity. And we're going to speak to him and not take his name on NDTV. This is a recognition of how sensitive and serious this situation is. Sir, first of all, thank you for speaking to NDTV. I'd like to start by asking you about this whole concept of overground workers. Explain it to us, because there is a very strong unanimous belief that terrorists cannot operate here without some kind of overground worker support.
The overground workers are supposed to recce an area and then provide a credible information that how many troops are there and what is the movement, what movement do they make and how do they come, what is the movement, what is the time of transaction, when do they go in the camps and when do they come out. So that's what is supposed to be done.
In this particular case, the terrorists are supposed to have come in at least 2 weeks earlier. They would have received what kind of support in order to get to Pahalgam?
Look, they must have received the shelter, the food, and also the information what is going on in the valley, and especially the area that the attack happened.
And for 2 weeks since the attack has happened, the security agencies, despite this being one of the most militarized zones in the world, and you know this better, they have not been found. Is it possible for them to do that without support?
Look, if we speak about post-2019, I think somewhere or the other the network has been busted out by the agencies. But this is. I am also confused that where are the people those who have done the attack? How are the agencies not able to track them down? There is a strong security grid in Kashmir. Nobody, even if I tweet something or write something on my Facebook, within 2 hours I will be caught. So where are they? Who is hiding them? And even after these many recce's going on, checkings going on, how are they still hiding? Who is hiding them? The question is, who is hiding them and where are they hiding?
So that is the question that a lot of people are asking, not only where the terrorists are, but who is hiding them. Now, we have traveled, to Pahalgam, to several places, to Pulwama as well, Shopian, other places, because there is a belief that, they could be anywhere, and there are operations to find them anywhere. Is it possible that they have local support in different places? Could there be OGWs in different places supporting them? Is there some kind of a network that they might have? Because I agree with you that after 2019, the OGW networks in many ways have been busted. So that's a very confusing thing.
Look, anyone involved in past cannot help them. It's out of question. As I am under continuous surveillance. If they come to me, they meet me, they will be caught in 5 minutes, not more than that. It's something that you have to understand that it's something new network that they have found over here. If I would have been involved, they would have arrested me. And they would have arrested the attackers also, because I am under surveillance 24/7. And whole of the Kashmir is under surveillance. I don't believe these things that somebody is helping them and they are not going to, and still they are unable to track them.
There are reports suggesting hundreds of people have been, arrested on charges of being OGWs. You have also, have a personal experience of being put into jail, thrown behind bars on suspicion of being an OGW. I don't want to get into your personal story, but what is your view of this? Many detentions to look for them, because you yourself are asking, who are these people? Who is shielding them right now? Can you answer that?
Look, when the attack happened, I think people from every corner came out. Kashmir observed a Bandh. And even after that, if you think that people of Kashmir have abetted the crime in any way, then I think you are alienating people. There is a figure of 3,000 who have been recceed, and around 90 people have been booked under PSA. So what are you doing? When people of Kashmir came forward with candlelight marches, with a band, with hosting black flags, I think the country should have taken a step closer and accepted us as the people that know that they have called it off. But still, you look at what is happening. Not only here in Kashmir, 3,000 people arrested is a very big figure.
Yeah.
90 people being detained under PSA is a very big figure. You have alienated 90 people. It's not only 90 people, you have alienated 90 families. With those, you have alienated their relatives. And look how is the country responding to us. They're asking us to leave Pakistan. In 1947, we rejected the idea. We are here. Whatever the circumstances may be, we are here, we are living here. Now, what is the fun of hitting a Kashmiri student in other part of India? In Kashmir, we have non-local studying. Give me a single incident that we have ever touched them, or we have ever hit them, or we have ever divided them on communal basis. No. There are institutions, you have Hindu students, they enjoy with their Holi. We have no problem. I have a institution nearby, and when you have Diwali, the firecrackers they burst. I'm not able to sleep, but I have no complaint.
What is your personal life like? This is my last question. Since you have been labelled as an OGW, you have seen what the other side looks like. You've been to jail, you have these views right now about what is going on. What is your current life like? You've said you're constantly under surveillance. Are you able to live your life normally? Now that you're out, what is it like?
Since the attack happened, not only me, everyone in the family is tense that I may be arrested again. Because seeing these reports, 90 people being under surveillance, and there is a constant threat that you might be arrested. Whenever I get a phone call from unknown number, I get anxiety that it must be a call from any officer or police station that you will have to come. And honestly speaking, after I came out of jail, many people distanced from me, like, why to be with him? You may have some legal consequences, and people often come up and tell, oh, I have to go abroad. It's better that I don't be with you. The CID might come up with the report that he is in contact with the guy. So, there are many difficulties. You are not able to live a normal life. And people look at you through a different prism. So you are not you after you come out of jail, you are not a same person that you have been. So it's anxiety issues come up. You have health issues. You have many other issues, especially with your personal life. Your people who were close to you, distance from you. You have everything. You have to deal with things. You have to deal with the taunts. Kisne bola tha karne ko? Ab anxiety ho rahi hai to ab kya kare? So things change, and yes, personal life is affected to a very great extent.
I wish you the best. Going forward, I can understand what an anxious time this has been. This NDTV team has been here for the last 2 weeks. We have no plans to leave anytime soon because we are not here just to cover one layer of the story. I myself personally have been coming to Kashmir for 20 years, literally every year, and I empathize with many of the things that you have said, and I promise you that we will ask of all of these hard questions, which we have been asking as well, and we wish only for peace in Kashmir.
Before you wrap up,
yes,
I have an appeal to the country.
Yes.
The way people of Kashmir react to the attack. Now it's time for you to accept us, and it's time that you call spade a spade, not to do tactics, not to have things. And I request the media from your platform, stop doing these nonsense things on your news channels. Tell people that there was a security lapse, and yes, hold the culprits accountable and leave the innocents. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking to us. And now, from talking about OGWs, we travel to Pulwama, where we speak to a group of ex-separatists and what their view is on the aftermath of Pahalgam.